I went to a school here in Indiana in my younger years, in Borden, that made us make these picture frames so they could sell them. And the whole idea was that we would learn something out of it, but the class was mandatory and the school was making money off of it, so it goes to show you how corrupt the school system can be. I guess the moral of the story is Borden Junior Senior High School and West Clark Community Schools can suck my fuck. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Chris here, aka TenClub3, and I just got back from my art class, and I want to talk about what I made today. They're called Zentangles. If you've never heard that name, you've probably seen them 1,000 times. If you ever eat at like a Japanese steakhouse or a Chinese restaurant, you've probably seen one. Basically, I'm going to overlay some as I'm talking about this, but this is the one that I made, which doesn't necessarily look like a traditional Zentangle, and my story behind it today. Basically, we sat around and the art instructor was like, oh, well, we're going to take all these leaves and stuff since they're falling, and we're going to make Zentangles out of them. Okay, cool idea. Well, I started making mine, I traced it out, and I was like, this is what ended up coming out. And it was profound to me for a couple of reasons. One being that maybe I think about things too deeply, and it dawned on me that by making this, I'm actually documenting the end of the life of that leaf, which may sound insignificant to most of you, so what, it's just one leaf. Well, I had the opportunity, or maybe even the blessing, of taking something that somebody sees as dying, decaying, and getting to make something beautiful out of it to pretty much immortalize it. And it got me thinking, like, maybe that was a moment of zen or a moment of clarity for me. And it got me thinking, like, well, if you were to go today or tomorrow, or you knew you were going to die, like, what picture would you want somebody to paint of you? And I guess I kind of thought, maybe that's what I would like, a picture of me to be, something bright and uplifting. Even though a leaf is only here for a short amount of time, a very short amount of time, and I started looking at life the same way. We're all here for a very short amount of time, and what impact, what mark are we going to leave on this world? And I thought I would try to capture maybe the essence of that in that Zentangle. Even though it's not by traditional patterns. And then I started looking around the room and I got sad. I got sad, one, because, thinking about what I was previously talking about, the fact that, wow, after I make this, that leaf is probably just going to be thrown out and crumbled back to dust and returned to the earth, as we all do in some way, shape, or form when we die. And the second thing that I started to feel sad about was looking around. Nobody else understood this. And I could tell that because all they were doing were taking the same generic pre-made leaf pattern that the art instructor brought. Like, I actually traced a real leaf. Like this, the one I made is a real leaf. And they were trying their best to go line for detailed line according to what this picture looked like. And to me that was sad, because that doesn't seem like what the whole thing or the whole exercise should be about. I think, it's got the name Zen in it, Zentangle. And I feel like it's supposed to be more like finding within yourself the pattern or what you envision this work of art to be. And I don't even think the instructor necessarily got that either, because she was directing people to go to her Pinterest page if they wanted more Zentangle patterns. And yeah, you can look it up online, but I feel like that loses all meaning whenever you're just copying a pre-made pattern. And like I said, I just took mine and kind of flowed with it, and this is what came out. Which I think each one of these in one way or another represents a phase of the life of that leaf, and hopefully I was able to capture that. Sorry to get so deep about something so simple, but if I have a moment like that, I would like to, share it with everybody. So that's why I continue to make these videos, and that was my Zen moment, my clarity moment of the day. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry guys, one more quick thing I almost forgot is the random happy video of the day in the description below. Down below the magic box that I'm in right now. Not in that region. Well, in that region, but not in that region. Yesterday's happy video of the day, if you watched it, was a performance from Above Me On from their group therapy 100th episode live from Madison Square Garden. A song called A Thing Called Love, and I think it has a very positive message, and hopefully you listened to it and liked it. If not, that's cool too. Anyway, yeah, happy video below. Alright.